Hello folks, so I thought as I started editing today's road trip to Buxton that I'd do an introduction to today's road trip to Buxton in the Peak District. So I'll go back to the map. We went to go and see Michael Dranfield, who has a channel on YouTube. I'll put a link to that, and he does televisions mainly, and he does other things as well. General electronics. I wanted to go and see him, give him an old, by today's standards, plasma TV, which was a Samsung one, and we'd also got a power supply board from another Samsung telly, and I just thought I'd run it by him because when he took it out of one of Mr Chippie's relatives' tellies the other day, and I thought, well, we're going there the next day, so we may as well, instead of racking our brains, we'd rack his brains, and he very kindly did some fault finding and even gave us one of the parts we needed, so that was great. Thank you, Michael. So we are here at Ancaster, and I've done this wide map so you can see the England part of the United Kingdom, because not everybody who's watching this channel lives here. So we have Nottingham here, where we hear the burner brigade regularly 35 miles away. That's 35 miles. There's Sheffield, and you'll hear their burner brigade. We went to Rotherham the other week, and we went to Bakewell, which is going to be about there. There's Stoke-on-Trent, there's Liverpool, there's Manchester, there's Peterborough, there's Leicester, there's Wolverhampton. So Buxton, then you go over the Pennines, it's just on the edge, and you end up at Stockport. Huddersfield in Yorkshire. So I just wanted you to know where it was. It's about 80 miles. We didn't take either of these routes suggested by Google. We went to Newark, and then we went through that way, and we stopped for some electric chargings with an electric car at near Alfreton anyway. So let's put it to the bigger map. So there's Newark, Sutton in Ashfield, that's where we got some charge. Said near Alfreton, which is there, and then on our way to Buxton. And once you've crossed the M1 motorway, it's really picturesque countryside, because where we are it's very flat. So there you go, that's just a matter of and he is I think it's the south side. There's no footage of him, that's entirely his business, and I don't start poking cameras at people who are being helpful. So let's go over to the video.
So today we're on a road trip. It's Wednesday, since we road trip Wednesday. Can't speak at the moment. So Cleethorpes was last time because we're on business in Grimsby. Today we're not doing anything except going to go and see Mr Michael Dranfield at Buxton in Derbyshire. When I was doing my church organ building apprenticeship, we used to tune the organ, having done a rebuild on the 1890s Hill 4-manual organ in the parish church there, and it was certainly the biggest one on our books. So, long time since I've been to Buxton. I went to a radio rally there in the mid-1980s. It was March and the place was covered in snow. I've also been snowed in the church car park in June. So there we go. So he's very close to the Peak unit where Peak Electronics operates from, who do those rather wonderful instruments like the testers you've seen us use, the transistor tester. And
speed camera.
We don't know about speed camera. There is, isn't there?
I do 50, so
we're doing 50 and a 60. So we had a friend, he's in a nursing home these days, and if he ever saw a speed camera, he slowed down to 30. I said, what do you do that for? You know, when it's on a 70-mile-an-hour road, in case it's set wrongly. Yeah, right, okay. So we're starting up. We're just coming off. We're just coming from Bruton. We're going to pop into a charger at Sunday Ashfield, and then we should be okay for the rest of the journey. So that's about it for now. Michael Dranfield, if you haven't looked at his videos, really well worth watching. Lots of technical stuff, mainly aimed at televisions. He did the Rediffusion Mark IV. What a wonderful set they were. But there you go. Times have changed and everything's got, I think the word's crapper. Let's see how we go. Well folks, the CB has started chatting. We've just gone past Aram, spelt Averham. See what we come up to. The bruise is still on his arm. I always like to see wind generators. Just going through the village of Hockerton. That's H-O-C-K, Hockerton. I think I didn't put the camcorder on with all the pretty bit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Right, let me just put it on some more. And just have a word for you.
Well, I've got another wind generator and they're watering the crops. The silver Golf is driving like an absolute wally, making stupid noises as he overtook us. And we are coming towards the outskirts of what I would say is Mansfield. Do you agree? Eventually.
It's that pit town very shortly, which Sat-nav wants, yeah, Rainworth. Sat-nav wants to go to the left and go through Rainsworth, but it isn't happening.
No. And the CB's gone all quiet.
I do that sometimes, especially at night time. It always happens at night time. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Mine dropped last night.
I wonder what dropped.
I was only getting S4, and I could hear Tracy quite clear, so I can never hear her because of noise. But I don't know what it is, what's causing it. I think the government's trying to stop us from tool stations, that's what I think. Well, you might have something in it, because it's rough, even on ambands at the minute. They say, they're saying it's solar activity and all that, but we're supposed to be coming up to a peak, aren't we, where it's like as good as it were in 80s.
These two are insinuating that the government's causing interference on CB. Gets more bizarre by the minute. Must get the tin hats fitted. So we're just on our way to that charger. It's supposed to be 600 yards away. So we came to it before. So let's hope that the the right charger socket, Chademo, is not occupied. Yes, there's a format war, just like Betamax and VHS. Even player pianos.
Roundabouts are knackered.
In the 1890s, there were different formats. Pinxton Lane.
To Farmer Lane.
Looks like they're all coming out of work.
One-way system in the Costa Rica. Yeah, we have to go.
That's it. Good, so we're going to be there. so we're in the Derwent Valley, and we've got 26 miles to go to Buxton, and it all looks very picturesque across there.
That's those two last time when we went to.
So we did. Yes, we've shown these on the. Many of us have shown them, but we definitely passed those properties when we went to Matlock. So, we're at Sawmills.
Oh.
Yes. So we'll just drive through here. The CB's gone quiet for a patch. It was talking for quite a way. We actually heard somebody swearing, of course, on Channel 5, which makes a change from the usual people on 19. What about at Matlock?
Looks like he's moved the fire.
We're just held up with a cyclist at the moment. No idea what he's talking about. Pushing some steps, I think he said. Anyway, well, I think we're about to go through Matlock Bath, which we showed last a couple of weeks ago, and I think we have to go through there to get through Matlock without the bath at the end of it, and then on to Buxton. So let's just see what's around this corner. Trees, yes. The Wharf Shed. Not Tango Towers Shed. Oh, look, house for sale. Great. Cromford, did we say?
Yeah, well, Cromford Mill.
Yes.
Sort of sign. Probably see on there. Get your martini under the chapel.
Yeah. Thanks, chapel. There's a garage. Via July or something, isn't it? Via Julia. I don't know how it's pronounced. This next place. So we've just got about 10 miles to go. Right out in Derbyshire with the dry stone walls. See the sheep in the distance. Nothing on the CB. You'd think the Sheffield Burner Brigade would be in range by now. One or two sheep there. Count those and fall to sleep. Bike Hall? No, Pike Hall. Pike Hall, not Bike Hall. Right, we've got a bit of chit-chat as we're just on the outskirts. About 6 miles to go. Can we get into our UHF repeater GB3GR on 77's amateur? It's just
Right at the top of the hill.
No, I missed the top of the hill. There was an accident at the top of a hill. The police were in attendance, and it was a motorcycle versus a Volkswagen. Was it van or an SUV type of thing? Anyway, back to the countryside. I'm sure that white cow's bigger than the black and white one. Imagine it probably isn't a cow. I haven't looked to see if it has an udder or not. Just on the outskirts, mile to go. top of a hill.
Spelled P-U-R, harpoon.
Oh,
That doesn't show.
no, it didn't show, did it?
On the sat nav.
We all see cars on bricks in people's driveways. They've got the body of a lorry, body of a van on bricks in their garden.
Might be an extension.
Yeah. Think how many broken radiators you could keep in. Oh, there's some new builds there.
It's picturesque.
This will clobber the battery. Mr Dranfield, and we gave him the telly and he gave us a part we were looking for, and here we are coming down this hill and we're heading towards Matlock. Oh, we're not, we're heading into Buxton itself, and hopefully we're going to find a car charger because these hills have thrashed the battery. Ooh. Oh, it's right. You're okay on the left, yeah. Good. It's all very picturesque. To Buxton, and put a pop-up charge in the car at Morrison's, and we went to a fish and chip shop on a housing estate, and we walked up half a mile, and oh, there's an Aldi here. How useful! And we had fish and chips in the car, and after 20 minutes the car was charged and we're now on the edge of Bakewell. So Bakewell's where Bakewell tarts or Bakewell pudding comes from, and it's nothing like that Mr Kipling cake that you've all seen in the supermarkets. There is certainly not icing, not the ones I've seen. So it's a very nice place. It was my late parents' favourite place of all time. There's a speed camera. We're doing 37 in a 40.
Go see the bridge, but it's absolutely covered in padlocks.
Oh, unless they've taken them off. Yeah, some posh hall nearby said they'll take those. So even at this time, it's gone 6:30. There's plenty of tourists around.
Do we go past the old Bakewell?
We do. It's one of the ones, not the one. There's two ones, Bakewell Tar ones. The other's Bakewell Pudding. One of these on the right.
No.
I think we've missed. Sure, we must have missed it. Never mind. And we'll come back to the recording in a bit. If I remember rightly, that's Ryber Castle up on the hill. We're just in Matlock. Not to be confused with Matlock Bath that we were at a few weeks ago. Oh look, somebody's got some kind of transmitter over. Is it the cop shop? Probably. I seem to remember Ryber Castle had an old-fashioned zoo, the kind of thing that got banned, where you had animals in tiny cages with bars. So, we're well on our way back, and we'll see if there's something else to discuss. No CB at the moment. Bit of picturesqueness as we come down this hill. Are we generating any power? Yes, we are. Oh, good. Came out of Buxton, 73 miles on the batteryometer, and We went, what was it, 12 miles and it was still the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is scary.
Wow. So your lights have come on.
Still no CB activity. So we're up at near Tib Shelf and the CB's been chatting away.
Must have turned.
Have we? Oh. It's
Sorry.
rerouted.
Yeah.
Added 1,000,000 miles on, of course.
It's nose to sea. Try to go down here with dog every day. And when it's sunny in the morning, goes up Ireland.
Have I been to Bickley?
Are you going to take the Mickley out of it? Well, that seems a sensible conversation.
There is a new puppy master on the sea.
That's 19 now. That's swearing like it would do. What do you say the nearest town is? Chesterfield? So we're at Huthwaite. If a water bottle wasn't there, we'd be able to see what channel it was on. 15. That's our repeater.
That's Stuart, 0STM.
Say hello to him. 2E0. No, that's the wrong person. M0SDM from G0OJF on the way back. Tip Shelf over.
Just go again with the location.
Yeah, Stuart, it's Tib Shelf over.
Oh.
No.
Just say that again.
It's actually Huthwaite. I repeat, it was Huthwaite. I misremembered it over.
Wait.
Yep, Roger. We're just at we've just crossed the M1 over.
Yeah, I heard you were from strong and then it went a bit scratchy and whatnot, but
probably.
56. Well,
Yeah, we've got about 30 miles to go. Probably about 40 minutes, 50 minutes, that kind of time over. Well, struggling with that copy, aren't we?
well and truly in range then. So excellent.
Roger on that. I'll call you later on.
Okay, Richard, 73, safe journey, Rex, speak to you later. M0SDM.
No, just coming up to Stanton Hill now. 73s. Oh, we're on Channel 19. Oh, yes, we're on Channel 19. Well, I think we'll bring our video to an end. We're not that far away from going to call in at Newark at a supermarket, get one or two things like milk. So we'll hope you enjoyed looking at the countryside as we went to Buxton in Derbyshire. I'll have put some maps up on that, and I'll have shown you where we've been. So thanks for watching.